I'm gonna be smoking some bacon to put in this recipe, so I wanna go ahead and get that started right off the top. I already got my grill set up for a low and slow smoke. That's gonna be running somewhere between 225 and 250. That bacon is going to be smoking for a while, so that gives me plenty of time to put all of the ingredients together for my baked potato stew. And we're going to be starting with the potatoes. I use red potatoes instead of russet potatoes when I make this. And there's two reasons I like those better. Number one, they're just not as dense and hard as traditional russet potatoes, so they get soft a lot faster. But number two, and this is another big time saver, the skin on red potatoes is actually very flavorful and delicious. It's very thin. You can bite right through it. So you actually don't have to peel red potatoes when you make them. You just have to make sure they're clean, and you can put them right in there. And that's exactly what I did. I just diced these up. Made sure they were clean as first. And then I just diced them up and tossed them right in. 3 tablespoons of flour. So the next step in this recipe is to dice and add my smoked bacon. So we got to get out here and see if my smoked bacon is actually ready yet. And it doesn't have to be all the way done. I'm really just looking for that smoked flavor. All right, so it doesn't have to be all the way done, but it's definitely got to be more done than that. While we are waiting on that bacon to get just a little bit more done, I'm going to go ahead and add the other ingredients into the pot. Let's take a look at the bacon, and it is getting there. That's a good place for it, I think. I'm gonna transfer this bacon to the cutting board, chop it up, and put it right on into the lodge, and then we're just gonna put the whole thing right here on the grill uncovered and let it roll for a few hours. Okay. So we're gonna go down lengthwise, like so, and then turn it and go across like that, and then we'll get some nice diced up pieces. We're just gonna put it all inside of here. And I didn't bring my spoon out, so I gotta stir it up with my knife, but that's all right. Put the lodge on there uncovered. Then one more stir. The smoke is nice and clean. I'm gonna let it roll smoke for another hour and then come back. There's another step that we need to do to make this start to thicken up, but I'm just not at that point yet. I wanted to get a couple of hours of good smoke before we start getting it to thicken up and mashing some of those potatoes to get that thicker consistency. Yeah, Yeah, you can see that smoke. You can see that smoke, man. I can tell by the color I was seeing on that last check that my potatoes have a good amount of smoke on them. And if they have a good amount of smoke on them, the rest of the ingredients do as well. So what I'm about to do now is use this funny looking contraption right here. This is actually made to break up ground beef, but it's gonna serve my purpose very well right here. I'm gonna use it to break up some, but not all of the potatoes, because I don't want them all broken up. I want some pieces in there that you can bite down on. All right, let's get it going. So I'm just gonna come in here and mash down on some of them, turn them, break them up a little bit. So I think we're there, man. I think we're there. I had wifey come out there and taste test it a little bit. She likes the smoke. She likes the flavor of it. I'm gonna do one more thing. I'm gonna hit it with some more parsley and a little bit more of this ranch seasoning that I use. That was the main seasoning that I used in this. I didn't really use a lot of other stuff because all of it is in the ranch seasoning. So I'm gonna hit it with that seasoning. I'm gonna hit it with that parsley. I'm gonna stir a little bit of cheese in there. You know, we're already gonna be putting something on the top. And I think this is done, man. We're not talking about a lot, just a little bit. Plate it up into the bowls. Oh yeah, that consistency is good. I like it.